In the opulent neighborhood of Beverly Hills, California, a tragic event unfolded in 1989 that would forever alter the lives of two young brothers, Lyle and Eric Menendez, and captivate a nation. The Menendez family, known for their wealth and success, hid a dark secret behind the facade of their glamorous lifestyle. Jose Menendez, a powerful entertainment executive, and his wife Kitty, a devoted homemaker, were found brutally murdered in their grand mansion. Lyle, 21, and Eric, 18, claimed to have stumbled upon their parents' lifeless bodies after returning home. The brutal crime scene told a tale of horror. Jose had been shot multiple times, including a fatal shot to the back of the head, while Kitty was also riddled with gunshot wounds as she attempted to escape. The weapon of choice, 12-gauge shotguns. The brothers, appearing grief-stricken, initially played the part of devastated sons, even as they indulged in their parents' fortune. They went on extravagant shopping sprees, buying luxury cars, expensive clothing, and enjoying lavish vacations. But their behavior soon raised eyebrows. As investigators dug deeper, their suspicions grew. Why were Lyle and Eric spending so extravagantly? Why did their stories feel rehearsed, their grief hollow? The pieces started to fall into place when Eric, burdened by guilt, confessed to his therapist, Dr. Jerome Oziel. Unbeknownst to Eric, Oziel's mistress had secretly recorded conversations between the brothers. Conversations that would become damning evidence in court. In March 1990, Lyle and Eric Menendez were arrested and charged with the murders of their parents. Their trial, which began in 1993, was broadcast live on national television, turning the case into a media spectacle. The brothers' defense argued that the murders were an act of self-defense, claiming they had endured years of emotional, physical, and sexual abuse at the hands of their father. They testified that they believed their father was on the verge of killing them to keep his dark secret hidden. The prosecution, however, painted a far more sinister picture. The Menendez brothers, they argued, were driven not by fear, but by greed. With their parents dead, they stood to inherit a vast fortune, which they wasted no time in spending. The first trial ended with a deadlock. Two hung juries, unable to agree on whether the killings were premeditated murder or an act of manslaughter born from years of abuse. A second trial followed in 1995, but this time the judge restricted the defense's ability to present evidence of abuse. Without the same support for their self-defense claim, Lyle and Eric were convicted of first-degree murder in 1996 and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Despite the convictions, the debate over their true motive raged on. Were the brothers truly victims of a tyrannical father, or were they calculating killers who saw murder as their ticket to unimaginable wealth? As time passed, the public's fascination with the case only grew. Documentaries, books, and even TV dramas, like Law and Order True Crime, The Menendez Murders, kept the story alive. In 2018, the brothers were reunited in prison, and rumors of new evidence emerged in 2023, though no legal changes have been made. The Menendez brothers remain a symbol of one of the most infamous parricide cases in U.S. history. Their trial set the stage for the age of trial by media, where high-profile criminal cases are broadcast for all to see. Decades later, the question lingers: were they victims or villains?